Hey guys, how's it going? Brian from Boas here. Well, the day that I've been working so long to get to is finally here. I have some baby boas that are ready for new homes. Today I want to show you the baby boas I have available, give you a close-up look at each of them. I'm also going to show you the parents of these boas, and I'm going to give you an update on my remaining 2020 breeding trials. I'm also going to go over my sales policies, just so you know how it works if you're possibly interested in adding one of these beautiful baby boas to your collection. So right now I have 6 baby crawl key boas that are available. 4 of them are female, 2 of them are males. So as you might remember, I had a litter born about a month and a half ago. It was 13 babies. So of those I decided to hold back 3, and 6 of them have now eaten 4 meals and they're ready to go. I have a few more that I still haven't eaten 4 meals yet. Some of them have eaten a couple, some of them haven't eaten so far. But overall, this litter of crawl key boas was really straightforward to get to eat. Most of them ate right away, no problem, which was great. And they're doing really well, really beautiful looking animals. Great example of the crawl key locality if you're interested in these animals, pure Rio Bravo bloodlines. I also have a litter of 4 baby Hog Island boas that are a few weeks older than my crawl key babies, but none of these are ready to go yet. So of the 4 babies, only one of them is eaten so far. So I'm still working with them to get them feeding and established, and I'll keep you guys posted on when they become available. Now I'm going to do some close-up footage of each of the babies that are available. And we'll start off with male number 1. This is M1. And this is a nice example of a crawl key boa. Nice light colors and some background speckling. Overall, these animals from this litter are all pretty consistently looking. They're all really nice examples of pure crawl key boas. So I don't think you'll be disappointed should you be wanting to add a hog or a crawl key to your collection. You can see this guy, nice even saddles. So overall a real nice animal. And again, this is M1 male 1 crawl key boa. And this is the other male that I have available right now. This is M2. And this guy is another real nice male. You can see the pretty colors. He's got nice light steel gray collar, white belly. He's not holding still. Cool head markings on this guy, and really nicely outlined tail saddles, or tail blotches if you prefer. But overall, another real nice example of a pure crawl key boa. Look at this cute little guy. And they're tiny now, but as you know, the adults really don't get that big, and definitely one of the smallest, cutest looking boas if you really are looking for something that's going to be smaller in size. I'll show you the father of the litter in a few minutes, but these guys aren't going to get much bigger, if bigger at all, than the father of the litter, who's one of my smallest adult boas. And now onto the female crawl key boas. This is F4, female number 4. And you can see another real nice example. You can see her colors are maybe a little more contrasty than the male. So I just showed you her saddles, maybe a little bit darker, and maybe a little bit more of the background markings if that's the look that you're into. But you can see how nice and white her belly is, nice clean white belly, and real nice symmetrical markings on this one. Just another real nice crawl key boa. This is not female number 4. And here's another female. This is female 9, F9. And you can see this one is maybe a little lighter than the female I just showed you, with these nice, well-shaped saddles. And you can see her tail has a little bit of reddish in it, In general, as they get bigger, they lose what little red coloration they have and get more kind of silvery gray. The other thing I wanted to mention is they do change color a little bit during the day. They get lighter and darker. So, you know, the coloration of these animals is going to vary a little bit. So if you do happen to acquire one of these animals, it may not be exactly the same color as in this video. So just bear that in mind. And again, I know people kind of get really serious about selecting. They want the best boa. They want to, you know, be 100% sure that they've looked at them all. But really, you can't go wrong with these animals. I stand behind them. And I think they're all really outstanding examples of crawl key boas. So whichever one you select, if you are looking to get one, I don't think you're going to be disappointed. And again, this is female number 9. A couple more females to go. This is female number 10. And you can see she's currently in kind of a darker phase, but a little bit darker than the animal we just saw, with more of the background markings. And then looking at her nice white belly and the side markings. You can't really see, but they do have a little bit of lilac highlights to them, especially in the sides. So not just gray and brownish coloration, but they have this really cool purplish overtone to them. It's easier to see on some of my adults. Okay, and again, this is female number 10. And last but certainly not least, this is female 13. So you can see she's looking a little bit lighter, with a little bit cleaner of a background than some of the other animals, and little hints of red in the tail. Just another really nice boa. And that's female 13 crawl key boa. Now I want to show you the parents of the litter to give you an idea about what the babies are going to grow into. So this is the mother. So she is a pure Rio Bravo bloodline crawl key boa, and she is about 15 years old. It's one of my older snakes. She's had 4 litters so far. She's on the large side for a crawl key. I'd say she's about 5.5 feet. Not a huge snake, but bigger than most crawl key get. Certainly bigger than the father of the litter. And just a nice, easy-tempered, calm snake. You can see she kind of moves around, not too fast. She doesn't squeeze too hard. Just a real cool snake. The crawl keys have a real nice personality. If you're looking for a boa that doesn't get too big, that you can take out and handle and just enjoy. This is the father of the crawl key litter. This guy is about 7 years old. Pure Rio Bravo bloodline, bred by my friend Michael Beach. Just a real cool boa. Perfect size to take out and handle. Doesn't try to get away. Squeezes a little bit, but not too hard. Just a real neat boa. And he definitely has that boa personality where he's not trying to escape like a king snake or colubrid or something like that. But he also isn't just sitting there like a rock, like ball pythons and some other types of pythons. Just a real cool personality to interact with. In general, as you know, female boas do get bigger than males. And it's also true with the dwarf boas that the females are generally a little bigger. Typically, I don't see such a difference as with this pair. This is a male that's really on the smaller side, and the female that's the mother is really on the larger side. So just something to keep in mind. But it's likely that the babies will probably be somewhere in between both of the sizes of the parents. So if you think you may be interested in acquiring any of these babies, I have them listed now on faunaclassifieds.com, and more information about shipping and pricing, etc. is listed there. If you go to the description underneath this video and click on Show More, there's a link to my Fauna Classified ads where you can see the individual information on these babies. These baby boas will be ready to ship within the next week or two, weather depending. And if it's going to be too hot, of course I can't ship. but I will hold the animal for you until it's cool enough to ship. I don't ship outside of the United States, unfortunately. The other thing is that if you are interested in a payment plan, I can do a payment plan with 25% non-refundable deposit to hold the animal and the remainder due in about 3 months or so. And I'm really flexible, so just shoot me a line if you'd like to discuss the terms. Last thing I wanted to give you guys was an update on my remaining gravid females. So I have 2 more females who are gravid. They're both true red-tailed boas, one from Peru and one from Suriname. And I expect them to give birth any day now. It's hard to tell exactly when, but hopefully in the next week or 2, I should have some good news to share with you guys. And it'll be a great end to the breeding season for 2020 to hopefully have some real nice red-tailed boa babies on the ground. And then I can start thinking about the 2021 breeding season, which is right around the corner. So I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to shoot me a line. Thanks for watching and enjoy your boas.